This is a weekly reading for Aries. So first of all, a good shuffle. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon for instant notifications. If you watched till the end, and share and like and leave a comment, then I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. So let's just focus on your energy and just lay down your 10 cards on the table. So let's have a look. Something here about things being out of balance. Okay, I do sense you put a lot of time, you put a lot of effort into a situation and gotten a little back in return. Okay, I'm just seeing some wings on the ground here. It's like some wings have fallen off a butterfly. Strong sense, something needs repairing here. Okay, you feel stuck, you feel trapped within your present situation. Okay, it's not easy. There's something missing, there's something incomplete. It's like you've got to find something. But what you're being told is that you need to walk away from a situation. Then in walking away from a situation, things come back into balance. Because I do sense you've been giving. And on many levels as well, you've been giving your energy, your time, even money. Someone's been taking. The more you give, the more they take. You know, I mean, you would expect things to balance up and them to give back in equal measure, but they haven't. And you've come to realise that more and more and more. But it's like you've got in too deep, or you feel you've got in too deep. But if you imagine, like in the old days, we used to have like a CB radio where you press a microphone and you start talking, giving. But to receive, you have to let go of the microphone. And that's the energy here. It's not taking back. That's quite negative, what they've been doing. It's about receiving what's yours. And the only way you can do that is by walking away from something. Then you create space for things to open up. There's a lot of fear attached to this. You know, you fear that you're going to lose something or someone forever, where in fact, what's yours will always come in. So it's actually a win-win situation for you. Major card. So it's showing what's happening, basically. There's no two ways about it. Major card. Okay, both reverse cards. Which means that the energies have been working against you rather than for you. You know, people have been taking advantage of your good nature, taking you for granted. Could be something here around a legal situation or something official. Something needs attending to. Okay, so it could well be around some papers that need to be signed, a contract that needs to be posted. But something needs to change here. Enough is enough is enough, I keep getting here. And it's very much this energy of you being at the end of your tether. You know, you're wanting change around this situation, and you can't change it from the inside. You've got to kind of sort of walk away, and then things will start to change. But I do sense you are going to get this wake-up call. You are going to wake up. You are going to smell the coffee. Something's revealed here. Something comes out of the woodwork. Leaves you but no choice but to walk away. But actually, in walking away, you get what's yours. I mean, there was a time when things were very good, and you do think back to that time. You know, it is very much about this happiness, these brighter happenings which you had. Okay, but things changed. Okay, it's very much this energy that happiness turned to sadness, laughter turned to tears. Something was revealed here, or a strong sense of something growing apart. Okay, things not being the same. You've gone beyond this like honeymoon period here. That's the energy which I get. Something needs to change. Can't go back to that. But you can go forward to something much better. Yeah, I mean, I was actually thinking this, and it shows up in the card. But with this card, the Ace of Wands reversed, I always get like a plant. It's in a room, it's reached the ceiling, it's got nowhere else to grow. So what do you do? Do you put a hole in the ceiling, or do you move the plant somewhere else? so it's easier to actually move the plant somewhere else. You've been trying to do work where you are. You've been trying to change the situation, as I talked about, directly, but it doesn't work. It just gets worse and worse and worse. But feeling here, if you move the plant, you give it more space to actually grow. So if you step back or move away from the situation, then you give it more space to grow, to expand. I used to go into a coffee shop actually in Russell Square, Pratt. This was years ago. It was quite small. It was just a small coffee shop. And they were just about fill it. And then they bought, I think it was a travel agents next door, and they made a massive Pratt's there. And they still nearly filled it. Okay, so it is, once you have that space, you can fill it. It will fill. So, yeah, I mean, you're wanting to feel better about the whole situation. You've been feeling discontent, okay? You've been feeling under the weather. You've been feeling bogged down. You haven't been able to see the wood for the trees, okay? But there's a strong sense of you stepping back, seeing the bigger picture, gaining more clarity here around the situation, feeling better emotionally as you move forward. Yeah, because don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, what you look at also changes, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Subconsciously, there are some blocks here, okay? I do sense a lot of fears, a lot of worries around this, around walking away. But once you walk away, the mind will settle, okay, the emotions will settle. Then you have like this direct link to your soul source, which is a reflection of the universe, and then you're able to manifest more of what you want at will. So the advice card. I was in Prague, well, loads of times, but I went there, one time I went there about 5 years ago, I think it was now, and I took my cards out in a coffee shop, as you do. And this woman sees me with them, and she comes over, she has some as well, and we give each other a reading, and she gets the judgment reversed for me, and she said it's all about acceptance, okay? And I took it that bit further, and I kind of saw it like a choppy ocean. There's two ships, one of the ships is you, and then the other ship is what you want. But the ships can't come together because of the choppy ocean, but once the sea calms, the ships can come together. So the same with you. Once the mind settles, the emotions settle, you have this direct link to the universe. The ships can come together. Your ships will then start coming in. You go towards what you want, and what you want will also start coming towards you as well. There is a sticking point. There always is. There's this feminine energy around the whole situation. Someone who's very manipulative, controlling, spanner in the works. This constant thorn in your side. Okay, it just seems to be the main obstacle here. Okay, but I do sense you are going to deal with this person differently, or even walk away from this person, and then in doing so, things are shown to open up for you. Wow, it's like buses, There's more than one coming along at the same time. Since I'm also sensing a masculine energy around the situation. Again, it could be male or female. Could well be connected to this feminine energy. Someone who's very negative. Someone whose emotions have been coming out in the wrong way. But again, there's a strong sense of getting like beyond these two people here. It's like you take back your power, and then you're going to gain more respect from them and also others as well. So the overall feeling here is of you stepping back. Okay, because the way it's been, it's a bit like you've got a plant again. It seems to be a lot of plants around you. But you've been watering the plant over and over again, which doesn't do it any good. It kills it. It's like you step back, but you come back every now and again just to nurture it, and then you step back again. But there's not this constant focus or this constant watering. It is very much this energy of losing the world to gain it. So don't forget to share, to like, leave a comment. And there's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, and buy me a coffee. And if you leave a comment, I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. Thank you.